Hey guys, I'm back, and we're actually gonna start playing this part. Where we left off, got all the story elements, and now we have to get that fruit down. And the only place to go is really in that tree, because if you go this way, you hit an invisible wall. So we're gonna go this way. This part will probably be a lot more interesting, because I'm actually gonna be doing stuff instead of just pressing the... Damn it. I will get that soon. Once we get a long enough loading time, but I will get it. So he told us how to look around, play, basic stuff. And right here is actually our first save point, which I'm going to take advantage of, because I do not want to sit through that cutscene a fourth time. So... and you see, that's my main file. This was me just kind of playing the game to get a hang of it again, and this was my originally recording file. So I'm gonna delete that because now it's useless. So let's get to playing. Okay. So if we press the square button, we charge. So I'm gonna break all these pots right here because you get stuff out of them, and I'm greedy, so I'm gonna take everything. Okay, so now right here we're gonna learn a new mechanic. Basically, it's a wall jump. I guess that's exactly what it is. And so you... I'm gonna do that again because I didn't explain it. So you jump into the wall, and then you press X and you grab onto the wall, and then you do that. Okay, let's hit it. There we go. Like, honest, I'm not that bad at video games. I know it looks that way, but I'm really not that bad. I'm not used to the controls of the PS2. I've also only really played this game like once. When I first got it, I played it to pretty far throughout the game, almost the end, but I never actually beat it. Oh, what are we supposed to do? There's no way to get across. So now he's teaching us about the spirit brush powers. And basically what those are just special powers that we're going to acquire throughout the game to be able to do stuff like this. Draw bridges. Draw bridges. That was a stupid joke. Okay, so I am that deity that he's talking about, and when I died, I turned into 13 separate gods. And he was just talking about he's only been able to learn that one, so how's anybody ever going to be able to learn all of them, which is exactly what we'll be doing throughout this game. So that thing over there is the River of the Heavens, and we have to get across it, but right now we can't, because it's obviously not there. So Ison jumps over there, and it kind of looks like it'd be important to talk to him, but he says the exact same thing if you talk to him. So I'm not going to do that. So the only real place to go up is here, where we run into more pots, but a dead end, basically. And since we have nothing to do, Ison's just going to admire the stars. So like he drew in the bridge, he's now going to attempt to draw in a star. Just for the record, I haven't been like controlling the last two drawing things. Right now, this will be the first time I actually control it. So since we're magic and he's not, we can actually draw in stars like that. And so this is how you get your powers. You find these constellations and you fix them. And then you meet with the 13 gods. It's okay, you really couldn't contact us because we were a statue 15 minutes ago. I think this guy's pretty cool looking. A lot of the gods really are. They are really cool looking. They put a lot of effort into making the sprites for, not the sprites, but the models for these guys. So now we get to learn our first power of the game, Rejuvenation, which I don't know why we have to get this power, because technically we've already used it to draw in that star. So basically we can do everything that Ison just did with Rejuvenation, but our power is on steroids and we can draw in stuff like the River of the Heavens. Oh, I missed a pot. Where did I get that one? Did it respawn? Alright, so he's telling us how we're not good enough because he can't do it, and he's an expert, and he spent years on trying to learn this trick. But you know what? We're just gonna barge in here having no idea what to do, and just kinda scribble. That's how I draw everything. Just kind of rotate the stick, and yeah, that looks good. So yeah, I don't know how it's there. We're like in the clouds, and it's just kind of there. Is it? It's not really water, so I guess it makes sense. But how do I swim in it? Forgot to mention, Amaterasu is also part dolphin. Can't really see very well from that angle, but look, yeah, the way he swims is hilarious. Also, this is like the only water in the game that you don't drown in. Probably because you don't have any special powers to get over water yet, and if you could drown in that water, that would suck because that would kill the entire game. I'm gonna open this first. Alright, so this is the astral pouch, and if we fill it with food, then it revives us when we die. So... really? I was kind of hoping that one of those pots would give me some food so I can, like, explain what's going on. There we go. So we got an apple. So when it says it fills it a little bit, it fills it by 1. And most food that we encounter will refill it by 1. But there's a couple wow, I can English good. There's a couple exceptions that will raise it higher. Oh, okay, this one pisses me off. This is like one of the, like pressing the X button as fast as you can on the other loading screen, but you have to like have the timing down to make the pause bigger, and I can't do it. I don't know why. I'm really bad at it. Okay. I had a timer for this video, but right now it's looking a little short. But if I keep going, oh, look, of course, I'm gonna have to go through a cutscene. So I guess I'm gonna have to turn my timer off and make this video go longer than I wanted it to. I'll cut it once we get back to that save point, you know? That's where I'll cut it. But one thing I haven't gone over is if you just keep running and don't run into anything, you eventually get to that sprint mode, or you can just press the square button and it takes it to you automatically. That looks pretty cool. I just backflipped into dumplings. Right now it might look like I have a lot of money, but it's yen, so I literally have like nothing. I can maybe buy like one thing right now. I don't exactly remember. Sorry. So this is the guy with the sword who killed Hiroki in the first place. Okay, so Ison pointed out that the sword's broken. So what can we do that should fix that sword? Well, we are magic, so here's your sword back. I might be able to get through this without going too long. I really wanted to make these I really wanted to make these parts like 15 minutes. I was originally going to make them 10, but I realize now that's going to be too short. And my first Let's Play is going to be like 200 episodes long. I might raise the limit of how long I think the episode should be later if I think this Let's Play is going on for too long. But I'll think about it. This is the second god that we're going to meet. Really like his name, Tachigami, like, you know, those little electronic things. That, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. So he's like a winged mouse, I guess. No, they're called Tamagotchis. There we go. I blinked there. I don't know if that's really what the joke is or that's just his name, but I think it's funny. I want to know where he got that sword, because he just like threw that up in the air, even though it's like 4 times his size. And so we have our new power. So now we get the power slash technique. And right now it seems like we're going to be getting powers like constantly, but there are only 13, so it'll start slowing down like right after getting this one, and we'll barely get any powers throughout the rest of the game. But yeah, we still got 11 to go. So here's our new power. If you just draw a line, you cut stuff in half. So Ison finally decides that he actually likes us, to much of Amaterisu's dislike. So now we can have the power to cut down that the peach that has all the fruit in it. And I didn't notice what that arrow was, and it really freaked me out. So free stuff. No food. Usually I have a lot more food in this part of the game. Alright, this rock always has food in it. Wow. Really? Thanks for making me a liar, game. So the last 2 times I played, I got grapes and then I got gourds last time I cut that rock down. So I just kind of assumed that there's always food in there, and I guess I'm wrong, which they had to point out while I'm playing. Thanks, game. Okay, so we're just gonna leave now. Wait, give me a second. I have to turn my timer on. Okay, we're all good. Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. I'm getting ahead of myself. I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to make a joke. Oh, wait. Well, now it's stupid that I'm gonna make a joke. We can't get out. What am I supposed? Oh, whatever. Oh, I missed. Well, that's what we're supposed to do. So we can just cut stuff down. Like those trees. I missed. I cut like a tree down in the background. Okay, so I guess I've been a little trigger happy. So if you run out of ink, you can't like do your dash power, and you also turn into it. There we go. So now we're just gonna run back really quickly because I'm kind of ready to stop the recording. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is how combat works. You mash the square button, and they turn into this, like, gray. He's explaining that right now. I guess they turn black and white, and then you just use your power slash on them, and they die. That's just how these enemies go down. A lot of later enemies are a lot harder to kill. Alright, so, as you can see, it has, like, pink trees, and those kind of tell you how good you've done that battle. How quickly you do it and how little damage you take. There's like 4 different things. It's like a normal tree, or it's the pink tree, it's the normal tree, it's a sapling, and like a dead tree. I think those are it. There might be a 5th one, but I don't know. We'll discover it later when I start getting really bad at battles. Like that one was easy. Guess they just gotta get you used to the combat. The combat gets a lot better later when there's enemies. Oh, I missed. Like, if they're not completely black and white yet, even though it looks like they're gonna die, they just get covered in ink, and it doesn't do anything. And it's a huge waste of my time. But I still got a perfect battle. Ooh, okay, so we're finally getting back. Whoa. I was looking at my computer screen to see if I was recording, and it's on a little bit of a delay, so that was really weird. There we go. Okay, so you saw I got the dragon tooth right there. See, it's right there in the bottom right. I'm really surprised I actually got that because I'm really bad at it. But we'll collect a lot of them throughout the game. By the time I can actually like buy stuff with, I should have about 30, so I can buy something pretty good the first time we hear about it. I should really stop looking at my computer. There's Icy still trying to tell us about that that statue thing that's about the river of the heavens, something like that. Okay, I'm not gonna break every pot on the way back. This rock better get me. There we go. Okay. So that makes up for the fact that I didn't get food on that one rock. Okay, and so we're back where we started. And I'm going to cut down that fruit in the next episode because I'm really tired. I've had a long day and I'm done recording. So I'll see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching.